It's all about one medical decision that I took and that I almost gave up on that potentially saved my life. This is about appendicitis, but for me, it's really about what I wanted to avoid, what I wanted to ignore because I was tired, I was exhausted, I was in pain. And I told myself that maybe it was not that serious. Last month, I was in Argentina and I've been there already for a few weeks and everything was going super well. I just had one tiny problem with my gums. I didn't want to keep traveling with this being unresolved, so I had plans to fly back to Paris on the 14th of November. Life decided differently, obviously, because on the 13th of November, so one day prior to my flight, I woke up with pain in my lower belly. I could barely move, I just woke up from the pain and I was super confused. It was very early in the morning. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know where did this come from. The morning passed and the early afternoon passed and I just couldn't find a way to sit. I couldn't find a way to lay down and I couldn't find a way to stand that wouldn't hurt. And seeing me like this, my friend said at some point, you can't be like this. You can't stay like that. Let's go. Let's get you checked. I ended up going to the clinic with my friend who took care of me like the whole time because I mean speaking in Spanish, okay, but speaking medical Spanish, no. We waited a long time and by 3 in the morning, the doctor came back and he looked at me and he said, you have appendicitis. You're not flying tomorrow. You're getting surgery. This was shocking. Okay. I had never been in this situation before where I had a medical emergency abroad. And I was terrified. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified. I was reassured because my friend was here. And I mean, it's not because you're in another country that you won't be taken care of. I have been very well taken care of. I was lucky enough to be in the capital. I don't even want to think about what would have happened if I was in the countryside or, not thinking about that. When you're sitting in the emergency room thinking, what if it's not that bad and that I'm making my friend wait with me for so long for nothing? What if I can't fly tomorrow? Obviously, health comes first, but in that moment, I felt a lot of guilt for wanting to quit the clinic, because I was tired and I was thinking to myself, it's not that bad. You didn't eat something that could trigger such pain. Um, the echographies were fine. So, maybe it's going to pass. And I wanted to go home. I wanted to sleep because I wanted to go home the next day to go back to Paris. It didn't happen like that. And if my friend was not here with me at the clinic, I don't even think, to be honest, it hurts me to think like that, but I wouldn't even have gone through the whole tests and I would have not know that I was having something serious. And this is very scary for me to think, but at the same time, it didn't happen like that. So thank God. And now I know for the next time that there is no excuses when it comes to health. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you're feeling, what your emotions are. Oh, I'm tired, or okay, it's painful, but I can deal with it. No, if you do not know what's going on, you get checked. I am still in the process of forgiving myself for wanting to quit that day, to be honest. Like, it's something that is still, bothering me. Appendicitis, if it's not being taken care of, let alone in a plane, I don't even want to think about what it would have been like if I declared the pain in the plane. It's not the first time that my gut is putting me in very tricky situations. I need to really sit down with myself, like I'm doing right now, and understand that maybe this part of my body is trying to tell me something. Now I'm okay. I'm recovering. I'm trying to take things slowly, but to never stop moving. I want to keep it steady. I want to keep my rhythm, my energy of wanting to be better and do more, especially. So this is part of my recovery, to be honest, for me. Showing up here is something that is helping me to see beyond the sickness, beyond the medical appointments. It's getting me out of it a little bit, so I'm really happy for that. Be clear on what matters to you most. Do the things that have to be done now. Do not argue with them. Doesn't matter how long it takes, doesn't matter how much it costs, I will do the thing. This isn't just about appendicitis itself, but it's about ignoring something that needs more attention that you think. Don't minimize your symptoms. If it feels urgent, it probably is. And surround yourself with people who won't let you give up on yourself. And remember, do not skip that last decision. It's the most important one.